special occasion, I would like to once again warmly welcome all the students, graduates, families, and our representatives from our leading academic partners, and all of our wonderful staff on stage as well. And also send a warm welcome to all the parents and friends worldwide who will be able to watch this graduation a little later as we upload it onto YouTube. To everybody, I would like to offer the following message. We are delighted that you chose to send your sons and daughters to study at our institute and entrust us with their preparation for careers in the international hospitality and tourism industry. The training and the courses today's graduates have completed has been very, very intensive and challenging, and indeed many of the students who are graduating today have now come to the end of their preparations for the world of work. HTMi, we firmly believe, has guided and developed your sons and given them the skills and confidence that they will need for careers in management. And they have proven that they have been up to the task. It is now our great pleasure and honour to invite you to share your pride and your recognition for all of their hard work and achievements in preparing themselves for the international hospitality and tourism industry. Today's graduation is special as it marks, as I said earlier, the 10th anniversary of our academic partnership with University of Ulster.
To graduating students, on behalf of the teaching, faculty and staff at HTMi, we congratulate you on your achievement. Teaching, faculty and staff, on behalf of the graduating students, I wish to thank you for all your efforts, without which we would not have such a proud group of students here today. Dear graduates, a number of you in this room have fulfilled your academic requirements, either a bachelor, postgraduate or master's level. You are ready to pursue the next stage of your life, whether it be further study or a career. You leave us with a wealth of knowledge gained from a diverse range of subjects. You leave us having lived, worked and played in a multicultural environment. And you leave us having gained some valuable work experience.
We heard in the awards ceremony, Mr. Lamore had a dream. And I know that many of you have dreams, and today would be a sad day indeed if one of your dreams wasn't to be here today, proud of having achieved so much in such a short time. For some, this dream will not come true. Your dreams don't stop here, but reality has set in, so I'll conclude with a final quote which I hope you will take to heart. Don't be afraid of the space between your dreams and reality. If you can dream it, you can make it so. Thank you.
We strive to be leaders, not followers. We strive to innovate and create and not copy. As we evolve as an institute, we constantly seek to improve, and that we will do as well, of course. We look for better resources, new ideas, more exciting ways for students to engage with their education, and most of all, improve the quality of what we do. We should at this point also recognise the tremendous support that we receive from our partners in education, especially Ulster University and also Edinburgh Napier University as well.
So, let the celebrations commence with the roll call for the 2014 winter graduation. Today, we will all celebrate this graduation together by asking Professor Una McMahon-Beattie from the University of Ulster to present our undergraduate awards, followed by Professor Russell Rimmer to present our HTMi Bachelor and Postgraduate Awards. We will also be asking Professor McMahon-Beattie to make the graduation speech and close with the traditional speech from Dr. John Burgess, HTMi's academic advisor. I'll now hand over to Mr. Lack, our Master of Ceremonies, for this graduation.
So ladies and gentlemen, I will now call to order these proceedings, to order as I call the graduating students to receive their parchments. To begin, I call to order those graduating at the level of certificate in International Hotel and Tourism Operations, and a Management Training Certificate, which is a key component of this program. Linkova Lydia. Chaptija Katerina. Danish Vivian. Diakonu Stefania. Georgieva Michaela. Imadova Linara. Hoi Chi Ying. Karach Andras. Kovac Vilmos Daniel. Le Ti Kim Keng. Li Ho Tin. Li Meng Hua. Luo Yu Chuan. Nipse Chun Nicole. Olga Petra. Ruditska Dorothea. Schneider Alexander. Saitoha Nazim. Chi. Shuvagesh Dora. Sako Lily. Rago Gabor. Yaroslav Lada.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our certificate students a round of applause. So all of you graduating certificate level, we're very proud of your achievement and we wish you success with the completion of your diploma level and for further levels on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating with the Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management and the Management Training Diploma at the same level. Adam Benedict Frederic. O. Ka Lam. Rokina Alina. Wee Hoan Hook. Muriana Julia. Patade Putu Irina. Yakli Judith. Jolly Vivian. Danu Juliana Florentina. Lee Ka-ying. Lula Aman. Lupea Andrea Isabella. Maranzi Matias. Brigid Napason. Van Hoi Fong. Opadan. Samuel Jason Jeremy. Singh Arjan. Su Hewe. Sigeti Christoph. Turani Akash. Tran T. Tui Kiu. Wang Tin Yan.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's give the diploma students a round of applause. So diplomas, we're also very proud of your achievement and we wish you success at the completion of your higher diploma level and your upcoming bachelor degree.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating for the Diploma in Training for Trainers in Hotel Management. Wee Hoan Cook. Chang Hao. Deng Han Yu. Ivanova Maria. Kachon Sivaras. Kumar Vijay. Mona Nense. Popadan. Raja Rai Richard. Alcheva Theodora.
MITs a big round of applause for all the effort. Thank you very much, MITs, for a fantastic semester, for all your hard work and effort. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating at High Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management and the Management Training Diploma at the same level.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our high diploma students. As always, we're very proud of this excellent achievement, and we wish you well for the success, the completion of your BSc degree. I know some of you have got exams in January, and we look forward to welcoming you back for your Bachelor degree graduation and that big milestone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now call to order those students who have successfully completed the Bachelor of Science with Honours in International Hospitality Management, awarded by Ulster University. This degree is amongst the highest ranked degrees internationally in the field of hospitality education, and the Ulster University is recognised as a world leader in hospitality education and is one of the UK's largest and top universities. Graduates will be called out in the ascending order of the honours awarded by the university for each student. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at third class R, and awarded in absentia Chu Chen Yen. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at second class lower division R, Bella Borodov Arseny. Wasabi Akshay Dilip. Harmon. Tajlu Codrin. Ritwik Zautan. Sarkisian Alexandru. Tang Woon Phai Phoebe. Yun Ka Leong. And presented in absentia Capisco Maria. Li Hie Jin. So Fu Yao. Vo Viet Nivi.
Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at second class upper division R, Cham Fiona. Ho Tsoi Yang. Boy Man Ying. Ivanova Maria. Hile Ashwini. Lo Lok Kwan. Ma Timni. Sadi Gulnar. Senyaya Jessica. Tan Lee Hoy. Han Tu Trang. Moenia Ciprian. Wang Di. absentia, Gabrilenko Alina, Nagpal Anchit, Ivanova Alena. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with first class honours is Georgieva Oriana. Lim Kien Deng. Tatiana. And presented in absentia Diaconou Maria Adelina.
Let's give our BSCs a big round of applause. Well done. What a way to celebrate 10 years of success with our partners, bolstered by having half the cohort 2-1 or better and 4 first. Well done. We're grateful. The BSCs, you're now HTMi alumni. And of course, our international placement service, which you've already experienced, is available to you for many years to come. We trust that in future, you will be using that service in another way as you recruit future HTMi students.
We would now like to invite Professor Una McMahon-Beatty, Head of Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, to address the audience on behalf of the Ulster University.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and postgraduates, it's an enormous pleasure and a privilege for my colleagues and I from Ulster University to join you at this graduation ceremony. As Head of Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management in the Ulster University Business School, I'd like to thank Mr. Larmer for his kind invitation to us to attend this very special event today. The partnership between Ulster University and the Hotel and Tourism Management Institute in relation to the delivery of the BSc Honours Hospitality or International Hospitality Management has been a very strong and productive union, which, as you know, is now in its 10th year. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to Mr. Larmer and his team at HTMi for the dedicated way in which they pursue and promote excellence in hospitality and tourism management. The Ulster University HTMi partnership is based on mutual respect and a shared interest in developing the future successful managers of the global hospitality and tourism industry. And that is why the university looks forward to continuing to work with HTMi over the coming years. Normally, graduation as a student-facing event is attended by our Pro-Vice Chancellor for Learning and Teaching, Professor Denise McAllister, and the Dean of the Business School, Professor Marion McKean. Unfortunately, as Mr. Larmer said, on this occasion, both are currently involved in the process of appointing a new Vice Chancellor for the University. Needless to say, they are both very disappointed that they cannot be here in person today to celebrate your success, and especially to join with Mr. Larmer and all the staff at HTMi in celebrating 10 years of partnership and friendship. They have, however, asked me to present Mr. Larmer and the staff with a very special Ulster Business School Distinguished International Partner Award. This year has been quite momentous for the Ulster University Business School. The school's Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management was named as one of the top 2 departments in the United Kingdom for food and beverage management by the most recent UK National Student Survey, and indeed this survey secures the Ulster University Business School's position as a leading provider of all aspects of business and management education. In every area of our provision, the overall level of satisfaction reported by our students exceeds the national average for the sector, and more specifically in the areas of hospitality, tourism, accounting, finance, marketing and human resource management, it's amongst the highest in the UK. Over the period of our 40-year history, the Ulster University Business School has sought to shape futures and to provide our students with professional education that prepares them well for professional life. Relevance lies at the heart of what we do, and through working with employers and a wide range of professional bodies, we seek to ensure that the knowledge and skills that we develop in our students through our programs of study and through our research are aligned with the needs of business. In essence, therefore, the degree that you receive today leaves you a graduate of a top UK business school. And now back to you and to today and the reason why we're all here today. Graduation ceremonies are always very special, joyous and very happy occasions. In many respects, they represent a landmark in our lives where we obtain a seal of achievement, which is the outcome of enormous effort and hard work invested in our studies, ourselves and in our futures. In all our lives, I think that it's fair to say that there is little, if anything, that we can achieve on our own. In our successes, there are often the forgotten, unsung heroes, namely our nearest and dearest, who provide the support and encouragement that is so essential in helping us through all those difficult and challenging times. Today, they too are very much part of the celebration. We salute you and pay tribute to you. Well done, folks. As a graduate today, you've obtained a well-earned qualification. This is in itself a tremendous achievement. Alongside your academic achievements, through the course of your studies here at HTMi, you will have acquired and developed a range of essential life skills that leave you well placed to make your own unique and very valuable mark on the organisations and the individuals that you'll encounter as you progress through life's journey. You arrived at HTMi as students, now as graduates, in accordance with the Institute's mission, you leave as managers. At this exciting point in your lives, you're about to embark on a management career in a highly demanding business environment. The knowledge and skills that you have acquired will serve you well in developing highly successful careers in hospitality and tourism management. For all of us, graduation is a pivotal point in our lives. It's the point when we look back and reflect on what we've achieved and we look forward to the future. A future filled with dreams and hopes, aspirations, aims and ambitions. We've all been there. For me, graduation was a time to celebrate and to face a brave new world, where I felt equipped to deal with a raft of challenges, and there will be challenges. Looking back, I can say that my studies and the employability skills that I acquired and developed at university did leave me well placed to embark on the exciting new world of work. I'm sure, however, that many here today will agree that the process of knowledge acquisition and learning will never end. Along the path of my journey through life, I've continued to learn many valuable lessons as an outcome of the experiences that I have had and the people that I have met on the way. I hasten to add that the very solid foundation that was laid during my time at university has helped me to deal with the challenges that I've encountered more effectively than what might otherwise have been the case. I suspect very strongly that you will find this out too. As students, we become more effective team players and better communicators. We see the emergence of qualities in ourselves that we did not realise we possessed. We develop leadership skills, we become more courageous and more self-reliant. Now, as highly employable and knowledgeable individuals, I urge you to go forward and face your brave new world. Don't be afraid to dream and to be ambitious for yourselves and for those that you work with. If you do this, you will succeed and you will fulfill your ambitions. It won't be plain sailing and there may be bumps along the way. However, if you persist and have the courage of your convictions and don't lose sight of your goals, you will eventually succeed. Lastly, if you remember one thing about my speech today, can I ask you always to strive to be the best that you can be in whatever career in hospitality and tourism management that you pursue. Don't settle for mediocrity. As Isidore Sharp, founder of Four Seasons, said, whatever you do, don't use a crutch. And don't ever think of having an excuse for not having said, yeah, I did my best. As graduates of the programme today, you've become part of the extended family of Ulster University. We hope very much that this does not end your link with us, but rather it marks the beginning of a long and very happy association that we will have with you. Finally, today is very much about celebration. It's about rewarding, recognising and sealing your achievement. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, I extend our heartiest congratulations and very best wishes to all of the students whose successes we are marking at this graduation ceremony today. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor McMahon-Beatty, for those very inspiring words. And now I would like to call to the stage Professor Russell Rimmer, Professor of Research Development, to present the following HTMi awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call to order those students who have successfully completed the following HTMi awards. The Advanced Diploma in European Baking and Pastry Arts, the Bachelor of Arts in Hotel and Tourism Management, and those graduating at postgraduate diploma level in either International Hotel and Tourism Management, International Hotel Events Management, and Research. For the Advanced Diploma in Postgraduate, Diploma in European Baking, Pastry and Arts, Chen Li Chuan. Charlene Wang Lin Ling. Rana Ridul. Xu Yi Chen. Woong Ji. Yang Yuan Hesi. For the Bachelor of Arts, Chai Su An. Leonard Ng Kwan Hong. Lim Ching Wen. T. Meng Jin. Yang Kun Wan. For the postgraduate diploma, Hiru Andre. Deng Han Yu. Chen Hao. Banerjee Renoy. Ko Hee Ka Shin. Siapu Andre. Van Hai Jung. Kulkarni Sneha. Pile Ashwini.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to those students graduating the HTMi awards. So congratulations to either the Bachelor of Arts students, our baking pastry students, and our postgraduate students. Well done, we're very proud of your achievement. You are now HTMi alumni, and our international placement service is available to you for a very long time to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating with the MA, Postgraduate Diploma in Hotel Business Management, and MBA, Postgraduate Diploma in Hospitality Management, awarded for completing the HTMi taught course, which is a part of the MSc MBA Joint Master's degree. Lee Larence Sompat. Kachon Sivaras. Marolia Piran. And presented in absentia, Chang Ting Kwan. Chen Wan Chen. Fedorenko Nadezza.
So congratulations to our students graduating with the MBA postgraduate diplomas. Well done, and we're very proud of you. We also wish you well for the completion of your dissertation at master's level. Only a few more words to go, Paul.
The next students are a very special group, as these students are those graduating with the joint MBA in Hospitality Management awarded by HTMi and the MSc in International Hospitality and Tourism Management delivered and awarded by Edinburgh Napier University. Unfortunately, all 4 of these graduates have already started very successful careers and couldn't fly from all over the world today. So it gives us great pleasure to award these degrees in absentia. Bachelor Nazaka, Chao Kit, Narankai Richard, and Yu Wing Yan.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to all our graduates, congratulations, well done.
And now to conclude our ceremony, I would like to call Dr. John Burgess, Academic Advisor to HTMi, to give the traditional closing address before the traditional cap-throwing ceremony.
Good afternoon. HTMi students, the whole of this afternoon has been about celebrating your success. Celebrating excellence, celebrating successful learning, and celebrating an enormous amount of hard work and effort, and all done in a second language. My very sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. You are today's heroes. Well done. I have a piano at home. Not quite as grand as the one in the fine dining restaurant in Surrey. And on that piano sits a tin of sweets. A tin of candy, as the Americans call it. Sadly, it's empty. It has been for some time. I bred my grandchildren, not my sweet tooth. It sits there in the hope that some kind soul will come along and replenish it. But it also sits there for another purpose. Because on that tin, right way round, it has the words, "Thank you," written on it. Not just in English, but in 25, 26 other different languages. Merci, grazie, obrigado, danke. You get the idea. And that serves to remind me, as often as possible, to say the 2 most powerful words we can say. And sadly, it's 2 words that many of our managers don't say. So a very warm thank you to our chief guest today, Professor Ulma Barnbeatty, who's the head of the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, for travelling to Switzerland, for awarding our certificates, diplomas, higher diplomas, and conferring degrees. And particularly for her inspiring message. I'd also like to thank Professor Russ Rimmer for awarding the BA Honours degrees and the Postgraduate Awards. And thanks also to Mrs. Lucia Campbell and Mrs. Ursula Quinn from Ulster University for coming over and supporting this particular event. As the subject partnership manager, Mrs. Quinn has been pivotal in the success of the undergraduate program here, and she has been relentless in her support of successful HTMi graduates. Looking around and watching the video this afternoon, I guess there's about 40 odd nationalities in this room today, which in fact typifies the very international nature of the Institute that draws staff and students from across the globe to serve a truly international market. The education dimension of internationalism is crucially important. In a world that's becoming increasingly turbulent, the ability to live peacefully and work peacefully together is increasingly important. I'm English. Looking on the stage, I think I'm the only English person here. We have a great supply of Irish people. We have a number of Australians, an abundance of Australians perhaps, South Africans. We also have Finns and French people. The magical thing is that they can all speak better English than I can. I come from a village in northern England called Chipping. It's 240 miles north of London, and it's very similar to Surenburg. It's small, it's remote, it's surrounded by hills. It has a regular bus service to connect to the outside world. And it shuts at 7 o'clock in the evening. It does not have a Bacchus pizza parlour, so we are deprived in that department. It is an area of outstanding natural beauty, but it is not a UNESCO biosphere. We're not quite in the same league. We do attract tourists, but not for our ski lifts and gondolas, largely for our walking way and cycle paths. The bulk of the population of my village are sheep, because it's an agricultural area. And surprise, surprise, just 5 miles down the road, there is a large agricultural college. And students who would join that college to study veterinary subjects, animal care, and so on, are often questioned on interview, do you like animals? What experience have you got working with animals? What special knowledge have you acquired about animals? Similarly, hotel school graduates perhaps should be quizzed about, do you like people? Are you a people person? Have you got a people-orientated personality? Because in the hospitality business, it is just as vital for you to have a people aptitude as it is, in my village, for intending farmers to have an affinity for animals. Many top global hotel companies now seem to recruit on this basis of people aptitude first, and then train the skills they need secondly. They seem to be saying what we want is great attitude. I think what they mean by great attitude is people who, one, like people, have an outgoing personality, have a ready smile, have an ability to make customers feel like guests, not just a sale. What they mean by great attitude is people who, one, like people, have an outgoing personality, have a ready smile, have an ability to make customers feel like guests, and not just a sale. People who enjoy and have a passion for their job, people who want to go the extra mile, and individuals who have the ability to engage with their staff and create and engender a feeling of belonging within them. At HTMi, we try to cultivate and develop this notion of great attitude it's crucially important. There may be plenty of hotel school graduates in the world, but how many of them have got great attitude? At HTMi, visitors comment frequently and consistently on the warmth of welcome they get from graduates, so I think you're there on the basis of great attitude. Now, the notion of great attitude hit me just about 3 weeks ago when I met a young lady called Helen Lee. You won't know Helen Lee. To be honest, 3 weeks ago, I didn't know Helen Lee. She lives 10 miles from me in northern England. She's a 30-year-old, very tall, very slim, blonde-haired, with an attractive smile. Someone you'd expect to see as a reception manager, a restaurant manager in a 5-star property. On first meeting, she's a very ordinary person. The more you get to know her, she's quite extraordinary. She's in fact a world record holder. She's the only world record holder I've ever met. Helen Lee, 2 years ago, took part in the Talisker Whisky Challenge. Now, the Talisker Whisky Challenge is not the largest number of whiskies you can consume in the smallest possible time and still remain standing. In fact, the Talisker Whisky Challenge is the world's toughest rowing race, rowing with oars. And the challenge is to row right across the Atlantic Ocean, from La Gomera in the Canaries to Barbados in the Caribbean. That's 3,000 miles in an open rowing boat, unaided. These 5 young women did that and broke the world record. They followed the route originally determined by Christopher Columbus way back in 1492 when he discovered America. I've rowed in a children's park for 20 minutes, which is about my maximum. I've never rowed in an ocean. That team rowed for a month and a half, 2 hours on, 2 hours off, snatching sleep and food as best they could. They encountered numerous setbacks, difficulties, frustration. As soon as they left port, their GPS system failed. Their water desalination system packed up. They had a faulty steering system. Their food became waterlogged. They encountered waves of 40 foot in height. Now, the ceiling is probably about 30, 35 foot. Can you imagine waves of that size hitting a small rowing boat in the middle of the night? That's some tough challenge. Helen and her chums broke the world record by 5 days. They did it in 45 days. They raised £80,000 British for a charity that supports child trafficking and prostitution across the world. And they did it in a boat called Row for Freedom. Engraved on that boat at eye level, so as they were rowing, they could read it, was an inscription, a motivational inscription, written 200 years ago by the literary giant Dr. Samuel Johnson, that said, great work is not performed by strength, but by perseverance. One more time. Great work is not performed by strength, but by perseverance. And it struck me that it was just as relevant to Helen and her chums 2.5 years ago as it is today to you as aspiring managers. As you leave and start your careers, you will be hit by setbacks and difficulties. You'll have frustrations. Mr. Lamore, in his earlier speech, talked about the boxing analogy of constantly going forward and getting knocked back. You may lose your job. Your company may go into liquidation. You may have personal problems. But one of the most important things in life is to recognise that perseverance is the key. Determination and persistence to accomplish the task. That just doesn't mean trying harder. It means throwing absolutely everything into the task at hand, just as Helen and her own team did to get 3,000 miles across the Atlantic. You may have the brains, you may have the strength, you may have the talent, you may have the skills, but frankly, if you haven't got the perseverance, the determination, the persistence, when things get tough, to take it out, these account for nothing. So 2 great attributes for future hospitality managers. 1, great attitude, which I think you've all got. And secondly, perseverance. Perseverance when things get tough, to see the job done. So, students, whether you're starting your career, whether you're going out on placement, whether you're about to sit in January or BSc exams, whether you're coming back from another year, or whether you, like Helen, go row the Atlantic Ocean, perseverance is the key. You'll need great attitude, you'll need passionate enthusiasm, and you'll need this perseverance to see it through. HTMi has given you the skills, it's given you the knowledge, it's now up to you to go on trying. May I add my congratulations again to each and every one of you and wish you all the very best for the future. Well done.
Thank you, Dr. Burgess. To conclude our graduation today, we invite all the graduates to come to the front of the room to take part in the traditional cap throwing ceremony and then to get your photos taken.
1, 2,